Is Pinterest merging idea pins and standard pins and video pins in the created tab? Are idea pins getting less rich? What is going on overall with Pinterest? My name is Tereza Toledo. I am a Pinterest expert strategist, and I help business owners and creators to build their audience, grow, and monetize with Pinterest. If you want to learn all about Pinterest marketing and stay on top of everything that's happening, make sure to subscribe and watch this video until the end. So what I want to talk to you today is a few things. Actually, I got this as a question from a fellow Pinterest manager. And the very first question was, is Pinterest merging idea pins, static pins, video pins on the feed? Well, Pinterest sure is doing a few changes, and I'm going to screen share so you can see what it is that we are noticing. Now, is it here to stay? We don't know. However, what I've noticed is that this is happening for us in our accounts, in our end, and not when we see other accounts. But let me show you exactly what is it that we are seeing. Okay, so my account on the back end, and at the moment, what we are noticing that's happening, and this is kind of new, is that when you look at your created tab, you are seeing all of your pins, all the pins that you've created, video pins, standard pins, and idea pins. As you can see here, we have two standard static pins, we have two idea pins, and this one that's playing automatically is a video pin, another video pin, video pin. So before, when we would go to the profile, and actually I am seeing that this is not only happening when we look at our profile from our end, I just opened another Pinterest account that I'm not logged into, and I see the same thing. Her created tab is displaying all of the pins that they have. Before, we used to see this, we would have the created saved, and if we wanted to see all of our pins or all of the pins that someone has created or saved, we would have to go to all pins, and that's where we would see the pins that they had created and the pins that they had pinned or saved from other creators. However, as of today, we are seeing this. At first, I've noticed this with a few accounts, and I've noticed, how did I notice? Because I was submitting my idea pins to the Creator Rewards program, and I was really happy that before, when I would submit, I was able to go to my account, to my profile, and find my created pins, and those would only be my idea pins. And that really used to make my life really easy, because I could see my idea pins, and then I could choose which ones I would submit. But also, for a while, were wondering, why do we only see idea pins on the created tab? So I do not have an answer as to why Pinterest is merging these in our profiles. I believe that it also has something to do with the fact that for the longest time, since idea pins started, even as story pins, creators have been asking what happened to our standard pins. Why can't our standard pins be seen more? And since we started adapting to the idea pin reality, we noticed that more people would go to our profile, right? More people would see an idea pin, end up hitting our profile where they can save us, where they can go to our link in bio, where they can see our content. And by having this created feed showcasing all of the content that you created yourself that goes to your website, be idea pins, be video pins, be standard pins, Pinterest is pretty much giving us that, giving us more eyes on the standard pins, which we love them because they are clickable. Is a one tap and they go to the website. So I do believe this is mainly the reason why Pinterest is trying this. If you ask me, is this available for all accounts already? I don't know. I've noticed that it's being rolled out. Is this something that is set in stone and it's going to stay like this forever? We don't know. It is Pinterest, and Pinterest is always changing. The second question that I've received along with this one is, are idea pins getting less rich? What is going on? Is it because of idea pins, being able to be promoted? What is causing this? Well, let's think for a moment, and then I'm going to show you in my account what is going on so you can kind of see. If our Pinterest is giving more space to standard pins and to video pins, it is kind of natural to think that idea pins will have a little bit of a decrease in exposure. Back when Pinterest launched video pins, Pinterest was pushing video pins right there. We would see an increase, an influx of more video pins in our smart feed while we were scrolling. And this is because they wanted that product to stick, and it stayed until today, right? It even developed into idea pins. So that caused standard pins to slow down. When Pinterest pushed idea pins again, new product, they really wanted this in the platform. They really want people to spend more time on Pinterest. And the reason why Pinterest would want people to stay more time on Pinterest is not because they don't want to give you the website traffic that you want, or they don't want to help creators or business owners. It is because they want to show that Pinterest is a platform where people stay. By getting people to stay on Pinterest, to consume content on Pinterest, to sign up to Pinterest, they're also showcasing growth in the platform. Remember, Pinterest is a public company, right? So we need investors, we need those stocks to go higher. And by having people in the platform, not just creating but consuming content, Pinterest is pretty much enriching that value and kind of guaranteeing that we're going to have this platform for longer, that we're going to be able to utilize this platform to share our content and our ideas and our products, of course, and as a marketing tool or to monetize. So let me show you exactly how does it look in my account. So I am on my back end at the moment of analytics, and I am seeing, a lot of red here and a lot of downward. So I love red, but in this case, I would rather see green. However, I know why this is happening. And this is pretty much right now happening because of seasonality, because of people searching for other things, in my case, that are not Pinterest related. People are all in holiday mode, searching for other things. That in itself would slow down my niche. Also, the fact that business owners are advertising more promoted pins and I am not promoting, this will also cause a little bit of a decrease. And between you and I've been creating content, but I am not in a phase in which I am pushing a lot of content like I did before. So I am pretty much in a phase that I am publishing content and just to stabilize. And for me, this is totally fine. Now, when we look here at reach of standard pins, for me, you see, we even have some increases. We haven't seen jumps like this in a while. I don't have product pins. If you look at my idea pins, you're going to see a decrease. It's not that Pinterest is not giving room for idea pins or giving as much views or reach, but it's also that Pinterest is giving reach for other types of content, such as video pins and standard pins. And is this good? Is this bad? Well, what is interesting is this, and this is how you can make sure that this works for you. To continue growing on Pinterest, to continue seeing results, even though we're seeing a little bit of slow views, a little bit less decrease in those views, I don't want you to stop. I don't want you to quit. I only want you to decrease the volume of content if this is the phase in which you're at, like me. I am focusing on different things. I'm focusing on long-form content. I'm focusing on creating different things. But if you're not, I want you to continue with your content as it is, right? I also want you to, of course, make sure your account is optimized. Check my guide below to optimize your account, to make sure that you're using your keywords. But this is the most important. You need to diversify your content format. And honestly, if you've taken my course, you've been following me for a while, you know that I'm always talking about this. In your pinning strategy, your pin creation strategy, you need to have idea pins, video pins, and standard pins. For a while, I slowed down the video pins because they were not being seen. But now we are seeing that they're circulating again. So you have to balance the three formats if you really want to grow and reach a wider audience, get more views, more followers, more link clicks, because videos, you can add a link to it. Idea pins, not yet. But we have heard a few times from Pinterest that they are working on adding links to idea pins. We know that some accounts may even have this feature still because they were doing some testing. We do not have a date yet when will idea pins get links, and I am not really worried about it, because if we think about it, if our standard pins that get links are getting more views, our video pins that get link clicks are getting more views, it is okay if idea pins don't have links yet. Once they get links, it will be good, but it's not gonna be a game changer as it could have been in the past. So this is what I had for you. Make sure to subscribe, make sure to watch my next video, and check the resources I am sharing below.